Folks, we're going to take a little look at the location of Kalamazoo's new transitional housing units for the homeless families. Right up here around the corner. They had tried to acquire the old Holiday Inn Express about 2 miles to the east of here. That didn't work out, but they were able to acquire the Country Inn and Suites, $5.2 million. There's grant money being used as well. Right here is the location. Let's turn in here for a second. This used to be the Howard Johnson. This was the Howard Johnsons back in the 60s and into the 70s. This is where you could certainly go and get your fried clam basket freak on. I'm telling you that. I had a couple of times. Of course, right here's the side of the facility. It's about to be repurposed. And here's the Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. This is the runway at the end of 35. That means 350 degrees heading north. This is the backyard of the VFW Red Arrow Post. And across the street used to be the fantastic printing firm of Doubleday Brothers and Company. Started downtown in Kalamazoo back in the day. Quite a story about Doubleday Brothers as well. Now it's an auction barn. And on this side over here is Gnarly Jim. Go in there, got the hand grenade there. Gnarly Fit. We'll just take a little cruise right here to the east. Good way to get out of here. See the Red Arrow Post. M60 main battle tank right there. And part of the auction yard. Here's the end of the runway. Looking due south almost. All right. I used to work in this building right up here. I'll turn around here in their parking lot. This was ProMail for Pharmacia and Upjohn. Also where Rogaine was manufactured. This whole rear part of the building, the old part, was all Rogaine, and everything here in the center, okay, this was all ProMail. Now it's all the animal health care products, Zoetis of Pfizer Pharmaceutical. This is their production facility, and of course their laboratory downtown. You've seen other videos of that. Well, what we did here in this building is at the time, the Pharmacy and Upjohn company, and Upjohn was such a huge facility all over town, they had all of their mail come into this building. And the post office would bring in the trucks full of mail, and it'd be sorted on like mail sorting lines that you'd see in the post office, and put in tubs, and all these Pharmacy and Upjohn delivery vehicles, mail delivery vehicles, just like the post office, would come and pick up the all the buckets and the mail and the packages and deliver them to all the different buildings and so forth. You can see the smoke, the steam down there to the south. That is the Pfizer plant down there, full operation. What's going on? But anyways, That was all going on in that building. Rogate in the back, and then we had in the pro mail department was all of the mispackaged drug products or damaged packaging, where the product inside was still good, but the packaging had a little damage from the line production damage, would come to our department, and we had to hand pack, unpack, and repack all that drug product, skids and skids of it. See, these automated machines, what we were told, they have to make adjustments on the fly. And so all the product that gets kicked off to the side, they just can't stop the line and then make adjustments and keep it going. It has to keep rolling. And so they make these adjustments on the fly, and then that piles up quite a bit of product that needs to be repackaged. And that's what we did. And I remember one winter, it was the cold season too. Somebody in a warehouse stacked cough syrup 6 or 7 pallets high, and it was only supposed to be stacked 3 high or 4 high. Anyways, the bottom pallet or a pallet and a half got crushed, and there were 2 full semi loads of these crushed pallets, and we had to go through and repack all that undamaged cough syrup. Man, well, what a mess, but we got it all done. So after a couple of years, I was working there when the terrorism happened, the day the terrorism happened on 9/11, and the bosses, we watched it on TV. We watched the World Trade Center collapse, and our boss says everybody can go home, and nobody did. We worked the shift. Everybody hung in there. And when we walked out in that parking lot, the Kalamazoo Airport there, right across the street, you should have seen the number of aircraft that had come in and landed. They were ordered to land. And of course, this is a flyway right through Kalamazoo. So aircraft going between, say, Chicago and Detroit or whatnot, there's AZO right up there, we're landing. And man, you should have seen all the airplanes. And there wasn't a car to be rented. That some of the people I worked with had an idea of going down there and charging people to take them to Chicago or Detroit, wherever they were going. And 2 of the people, a husband and wife team, they did that. They made $700 in 2 days. Yep. But anyways, that all being said, I thought you'd like to take a little look at that a minute. And it's really great news. 80 families, homeless families, are going to be housed back there in a really nice facility. They showed that they're already renovating the rooms, getting them set up to accommodate the 80 families. There's going to be mental health services available, the bus service available. They have educational programs available. They're really putting the best foot forward they possibly can to help those 80 families. And there's still more waiting. So prayers out to all of them. Any help you might be able to send in prayers and good thoughts, they can use it. Till the next one, thanks for watching. Stay warm and safe. There goes some underground utility line right there. Fiber optic casing, I think.